a storm is brewing over my horizon, and the wind comes howling.
Hi, Jamie here. So today I wanted to give you some insight into the song Daffodils, which was the first single released off of our new album Petrichor. It was originally a contender to go on the first album, The Bird, the Book and the Barrel, but it just wasn't at that point as strong as the other songs that we ended up putting on the album. We hadn't really found its groove, if you know what I mean. So we decided to put that one on hold and maybe come back to it. We're actually big fans of a film called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which is a Coen Brothers film. If you've not seen it, it's really worth checking out. It's a great film, beautifully shot, and the soundtrack is amazing. We wanted to write a song that would sort of capture that kind of vibe, you know. So I went away and I decided to write Daffodils. I wrote it on the ukulele because it just seemed to write a sort of bluegrassy type song. You know, that was the instrument that I felt would do the best job. It was written around the period where we were just coming up towards the tail end of COVID, I think. So things were a little bit weird still, and we'd all kind of realised just sort of how important our friendships are to us, you know, by the fact that we couldn't just pop out and see people anymore. You know, we began to realise just how important those friendships are, and so I wanted to write a song about that. More specifically, I wanted to write a song for Phil and Tam, to express my gratitude, because although it was a tough time for everyone, speaking on a personal level, there were times when those guys really propped me up. So I wrote Daffodils. It's a song that's full of all these lovely sentiments. You know, it's a kind of "I'll be there for you" song. And for some reason I find those really quite easy to write. I call them greeting card songs, which kind of sounds like I'm putting them down a little bit, but you know, I'm not. I just love writing those kind of songs with those kind of sentiments, and I can just seem to be able to churn them out, which is pretty cool. And that's probably why I don't write very many of them, because, you know, I don't want to become known for writing one particular theme, you know. But yeah, it came out pretty well. It said what I wanted to say. There's a line in there, "'Cause you're my confidant, my devil's avocado," and a lot of people ask me about that line. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just a childlike kind of play on words, you know, that I found amusing. It pleased me, so I put it in just because it made me smile, and it seems to make other people smile too. So, you know, job done. Quite happy with that. Originally, we'd sort of done it with the acoustic and the ukulele, and we tried to just put some mandolin on it and some nice country riffs that we got my older brother to put on. But it just wasn't capturing that vibe, and we wanted something that we could replicate live as well. So we just stuck with a really basic, you know, ukulele, acoustic guitar, which I think is tuned to Dadgad, I think. I might be completely wrong. Phil plays that bit, so I don't know. And Tammy on the bass. So it was nice and simple, 3-part harmonies. Yeah, and it's a joy to sing. We enjoy singing it, and we enjoy the reaction that we get from the crowds when we do. So there you go. That's the song I wrote for Phil and Tam, because I love them to bits. Hope you enjoyed this little rundown of what went into writing Daffodils. Actually, there is one more thing I forgot to mention, and that is that there are certain strains of daffodil that do bloom in May. So there. If you've not heard the song, check it out. It's on Spotify, but there's a video for it on YouTube. And if you like it, you know, let us know. That'd be cool. All right, see you later, guys.